So hi there again everyone, this is again Alan and welcome back to my channel. Today here in the Philippines, we are now on our second week of the quarantine, and as part of my participation and my encouragement for everyone to just stay at home, I have prepared for you guys another landscape painting tutorial, and this is our output. And I'm also encouraging you guys to make your own version of this painting and post it online for spreading good vibes. And also you may comment your links of the finished outputs on our comment section. I want to see your outputs if ever you make your own versions. Don't worry, because this is gonna be very easy because I only used 3 colors and it only took me 20 minutes to finish this. I promise you this is gonna be easy, and let's go and check out the process. For this day's tutorial, I'm gonna be using my Phoenix watercolor pad. This is an inexpensive pad that I bought last year. This is not the best that you can find, but it's okay for practices like this and study paintings. And by the way, I got it for $6 or 300 Philippine pesos something. It's 190 grams, 8K in size. And for those who are new to my channel, I use this for my landscape tutorials and floral paintings, and I have done one painting for trial last year, and this is the first study and this is the second study. For those who would like to see the process in making these 2 studies, I'll be putting the links in the description box, so please check it out. And now for our third landscape study, I'm going to be painting a sunset scenery by the beach, because a lot of you requested for a real-time tutorial on that when I painted a sample painting last week for the gouache review. So here it is now. And for the colors that I've chosen, I chose the Daniel Smith primary colors set. So here it includes Perylene Red, Hansa Yellow Medium, and French Ultramarine. I know this is a very limited color set, but that's a good exercise to, train yourself to mix colors. So before we start, let's first paint our swatch sheet. And I have earlier put the paints in my palette. So first, let's put the horizon line somewhere below the half of the paper, and for that I'm needing a guide. So let's assume it to be somewhere here. So now we have our horizon line. You don't have any reference for this, I'm just gonna be using my imagination. I usually start on the top part and I wet my paper first, and I don't use tape. I'm not comfortable yet. Maybe I don't have the best tape. I actually tried once but I failed, so please give me advice or recommendation, because the tape that I have is only the one that I can find in National Bookstore, and it damages my paper each time I use it, so I learned my lesson. So now that it's wet, let's get our French Ultramarine, and I don't want to use it plainly. Let's mix a little red. So since we are making a sunset painting, our sky, or the blue part of our sky, is warmer, and for that it becomes, it leans towards purple. And later on, this part is gonna be losing its intensity, so don't be afraid to add more colors if you want, a bolder color So as we go down near the horizon, we are gonna be adding more red. And as much as possible, I'd like to do this quickly. So now let's go to the base here, and for that we are gonna mix red and yellow. So as you can see, I already put the color directly here. I want to make it faster. So I am assuming that the sun is here, this part. So I'm gonna be sparing this part. I'm gonna be leaving it white to show light. So as we approach near the location of the sun, we're gonna be using less color. So now let's do the same on the water part, and let's just reflect the colors in our sky. So of course, let's start at the bottom till they meet at the horizon. So for this part where we are trying to reflect the sun into the sea, we are just gonna be leaving some parts white. You may also lift some colors if you want to. So I put lights so that you can see clearer. I'd like to add clouds in our sky, and for that I'm gonna be mixing all the three colors, but I'm gonna be using more blue and red because I'd like to make a purplish gray color for our clouds. So for our clouds, here is our gray mixture, and as you can see, it moves because the sky color is still wet. And if you want to show some light through the skies, you can lift some parts. So now let's go back to the water part and let's add some, still waves. And for that, let's use the same mixture. And whenever you do this, just relax your hands, and as you go nearer the horizon, you make the wave lines thinner and fewer. And as you also go nearer, you can also lighten the shade of your wave lines. You can also add red and yellow and make it more on the orange or peach side. So now that we are done here in our water part, let's go back to the skies, because as you can see, some of the red pigments have already separated with the blue, because ultramarine is a very heavy pigment. For me this is okay, but if you want, you can lift some colors and give light, show light, which will also make your clouds more realistic. So there you go. So for this, I'd like to add mountains to show the horizon. And for this, I'm using the purple that we used in our clouds. So it's just like that. And so, of course, if we have a mountain here, let's not forget the reflection. So we're just gonna be randomly, putting some lines below the horizon to show the reflection. And let's lift some more colors to show light in our clouds. Now we will be needing the help of a hair dryer. So let's dry our painting before we put our boat. So now it's dry, and for our boat, let's put it somewhere here, and let's add another one here later. So I'm not too confident to paint it directly, so I'm using my pencil. Let's say it's here, and another one here. Here, and a smaller one. Okay. Anyway, this boat is not gonna be very detailed. And for lines like this, like in posts or wires, it's always advised to do it quickly using a solid paint, not too much water, because that's the effect that you are trying to achieve here. So you need to be confident, you don't need to be very serious about that. And for our smaller boat, And of course, don't also forget to put the reflection of the poles, whatever you call those parts, I don't know. So let's just add some more intensity to the shadows of our waves. I think we're done now. I think we can leave it this way now. We should stop before we overwork it. I hope you learned something from our tutorial today. If you have questions regarding our process, or if you want me to explain something, a particular part, the color combination, etc., just comment it below and I'll be answering you as soon as I can. Anyway, we have a lot of time because we are under quarantine, and I just want you to have something to do, to watch during these times. And you can also try doing this so that you won't be bored, and at least you can make a painting or an artwork while staying at home. So yeah, I think we're done, and if you have any questions, just ask me and I'll reply as soon as I can. Again, Thank you for watching and see you again next week.